Well, remember that. We would like to officially welcome you to Remember That. How you doing?
Nice.
Right.
By
How
the
you
way,
guys
guys, the cease and desist is in the mail.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Who's suing who here?
Yeah. We've been listening to some episodes. How did this get started? How do you all know each other? What's the backstory?
Corky, you want to do it or you want me to do it?
First of all, I love that your name's Corky. Let's just open with that.
Yeah, it's an awesome name.
Yeah, it's usually a good conversation starter, you know. You don't come across many Corkies in your life, you know what I'm saying? But me and Daniel are lifelong friends, and we've always been movie buffs. And Brent, that does the podcast with us, that's Daniel's son. And Cade is, works with Daniel. So Brent actually knew Bryson. So, we've all just came together over the course of the past year and, just talk about movies once a week.
Yeah, it's really great. I got to say, I don't know about you, Maddie, but when I saw them, I was like, they're doing the Remember That name better. Like, they've got a question mark. They're set. They've got video. They're set dressing. Like, they're just doing everything better than us.
Plus, the accents. You can't really beat it.
The accents are really good, man. Tennessee accents.
Hey, we love your accent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get on.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how do you guys? Well, how do you guys survive living in Australia? Because from coming from us, Australia is just the land of death. With all the animals you guys have.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we actually had a shark attack this week. Yeah,
wow.
No, it's look, it's pretty crazy, but it's very.
Their masters in self-defense.
You do see tourists come over and they'll want to be kind of very friendly with Australian natives, like kangaroos, for instance. I remember I was with an ex-partner on a road trip and I ran up to a bunch of tourists because they were trying to pat a kangaroo and I was like, don't do that. Like, they're extremely territorial. Like, they will mess you up. Like, they will fight you. They will scratch you. Like, they're not, a lot of them are angry creatures.
Yes, I have debates all the time with my friends about animals. Like, we would not want to fight. Like, we talk about bears. And I brought up the kangaroos because I've seen a video of a kangaroo holding a dog, like in some pond or something.
Yeah. And the guy comes up and punches him in the head.
Yeah, and he comes up and punches it. And the kangaroo's just like sitting there, just like super jacked. And I'm like, look how much his muscles.
But that also, America, you guys have bears. You have super scary animals. Where we live now, it's a little bit more
snakes.
That's what I was going to get to. So you've got like the black mambas, green mambas. You've got the common brown. You've got. Do you have crates there?
I don't know what that is.
What is that? Let's Google that.
It's a different kind of snake, I think. I'm just trying to think because I used to watch Steve Irwin a lot, and so Robert Irwin actually just won the Mirror Ball on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Wait. You guys
watch Dancing with
the Stars Australia? You get that over there, or is he in the American?
No,
one?
it's the American one.
Oh wow!
It's the U.S. one.
Nice.
I didn't even know that there was an Australian one.
I also
that's awesome.
I also want to say, Daniel, you've got the grey beard, you've got a hat on, you look like a tough guy, and you're like, yeah, I was just watching Dancing with the Stars, man. Robert Irwin, he was tearing it up.
There's nothing tough about me, man. There's nothing tough at all.
So it's all facades.
You mentioned you work with Cade. What do you guys do?
Yep, we're engineers.
No way.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really funny, too, because I've been with the company we work for about 3.5 years, which we work for an automotive company called Denso.
Yep.
We make O2 sensors and spark plugs.
Wow.
And me and Daniel work pretty closely together, and I was probably there maybe a year and a half in, and I actually went to high school with his son. We were friends in high school. We're the same age. And there was just one random day that I asked him, like, he has the same last name, of course, like, are you Brent's dad? He was like, are you related to him? He was like, yeah, that's my son. I was like, whoa. And then that's kind of how I got with Daniel. And then eventually I started watching the podcast, and he asked me to be a guest, and I've kind of just decided to do it ever
you
since.
guys have a specific love of the horror genre.
We do. We do. I've been watching horror movies since I was way younger than what I needed to have watched them at. Probably started watching them probably at 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
And even before that, I was watching the kid scary movies, even with Disney. Disney had the Headless Horseman, I loved it. And Disney had the Black Cauldron, and I loved it.
I love the Black Cauldron.
And then it kind of went from from that, and then I started graduating on into the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, and so the 80s is the slasher genre.
Yes.
So everything Halloween, everything Friday the 13th, everything Nightmare on Elm Street, that was my bag. That's what I really enjoyed.
One thing me and Maddie like to do is we like to sometimes revisit movies from that era and just watch them and they're like, oh, wow, they're so cooked by today's standards.
That's mine and Corky's comfort movies right there. We go back and we pull up an old zombie movie or an old slasher movie or, something like that, and we're watching that stuff for fun.
Yeah.
We're watching that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, I was listening to your episode on, I listened to it on, which was Nightmare on Elm Street, and it made me want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since I was a teenager.
Is there a certain cutoff with how many sequels they go into where you're like, okay, from this one, it's a piece of crap? Because there's not.
Yeah,
they're definitely.
We know what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
We know exactly where the cutoffs are for all of them.
So Freddy vs. Jason, does that make it across the line, or is that not?
Freddy vs. Jason was way after they got bad, but I'll take Freddy vs. Jason.
Take it.
I will take Freddy vs. Jason because it's a killer movie. Love it.
Because this is another thing that we love to do is watching movies that are bad.
That's their awesomely bad B movies.
Yeah,
you can catch some of our awesomely bad B movies.
What is the sort of standout, like really bad one?
You got to watch The Howling 2. The Howling 2.
Yeah, that's one of our greatest episodes.
If you need to go back and watch The Howling 2 episode if you have not watched it. We poke fun of that movie from start to finish.
We still poke fun at that movie today.
We still have comments about it.
Oh, I can't
we have catchphrases from that movie that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Howling 2. Okay. Well, it's number one. Any good though?
The Howling 1 is not very good.
We reviewed that one, but Daniel probably knows.
We haven't reviewed that one, and we probably will eventually. But
credit Maddie in that episode.
I requested it.
The first one was kind of boring. There's not a whole lot that's going on, but for some reason, it is super popular among the horror fans of the genre, and I've never understood that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be stepping on some people's toes by saying that I don't much care for it because that's a lot of other people's favorite werewolf movie, but there's just not a whole lot there. You've got some good cameos in it, not necessarily cameos, but Dee Wallace is in it. She was in E.T. and she was in Cujo.
Oh yes.
You've also got and he's an Englishman, and I can't remember what his name is, but he was really big in the 60s. He actually is in this movie. More of a cameo. He only has a few minutes of screen time. But aside from that, the movie just didn't really have a whole lot going on for it. And so it was kind of boring.
We do this where we watch horror movies, but there's particular lanes of like bad. There's the bad that it's like, this is so much fun to watch because we can sit there and make fun of it.
Yeah.
But then there's the bad and it just makes you angry. Yeah. You're just like, I'm not even enjoying this. I'm actually mad watching this,
There is no shortage of those kind of movies either.
Yeah. Luckily for us, like the bad movies that you would deem like Rotten Tomatoes score is probably low. They're just entertaining. Like we really haven't watched a lot of bad movies that were like, man, this was terrible. Other than maybe Civil War that Corky wasn't a fan of.
You didn't like it, Corky?
That movie.
First off, Civil War is not a horror movie. That's just sucky movie altogether. That movie was just awful. You take a movie that's trying to be a serious movie, and then it just sucks. That's what that movie was. It was terrible.
I'm pretty sure he gave it a 3. He gave it a 3 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you guys like Civil War?
I did.
Everybody liked it but me.
I did like it as a movie. I liked it as a movie, but it was outside of our wheelhouse.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's not the same kind of movie that we're used to doing on Remember That.
Yes.
So it was a little different.
Yeah.
We tried something a little different.
Yep.
And our views tanked on it. Nobody watched that nobody watched that episode.
Wow.
So we're still kind of living and learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Speaking of the name, Remember That. Great name. How did you guys come up with that name?
Well,
that's
we found
that's
that show in
Corky's.
Australia, and
Let these guys come after us. What are they going to do?
That is actually Corky's brainchild.
Right.
When it was just me and Corky and Brent, we knew that we had a generation gap.
Yep.
And so we knew that a lot of the stuff that we were reviewing and watching was, 20, 30 years old plus. We're just like, hey, remember that? Remember when that happened and all of that. But the original podcast name was actually something different.
Oh, what was it? It was Danny and Maddie.
Yeah, it was. The original podcast name was The Do Bash. And that was a phrase that was coined by me and Corky and a couple of other friends of ours that are our age. And that's when we went to go hang out with each other in high school, we would call it the Do Bash, and we were just kind of like a club.
Aww.
And ultimately, some of the other guys didn't share the same views of the direction that we wanted to go with
creative
the
differences.
show.
Yep.
So they left, and so me and Corky ended up, we decided what we wanted to do was more geared towards movies and reviews. And so we ended up picking up Brent, we picked up Cade, and we picked up Bryson along the way. And man, we're 100 times better now than what we were when we first started trying this.
I was going to say, it started out kind of like a nostalgia-based podcast.
Yeah.
We were doing, old video games, TV shows, movies, and then it just kind of morphed in. Our numbers started picking up as we would do horror movies. And of course, me and Daniel are always horror buffs anyway. So it just kind of went from like a nostalgia podcast and morphed into a horror movie podcast. That's why the name, remember that. How do you get horror movies out of that? But
This is what
it just kind of morphed in. We had the name, and then it morphed into a horror movie podcast. If that makes any sense.
We're
to
going
you.
to start
We're
doing
doing
horror
our horror
movie
show
stuff.
next
Yeah,
week,
we're going to start doing horror movies, I think. Yeah. This is how you get the numbers. We just wanted to get the intel. And when did you guys start?
Right at about a year and a half ago, maybe. Daniel, is that about right?
They probably were before us. They might be the
You
originals.
guys were fast.
We might be when Australia licenses, there's Dancing with the Stars, for instance. It starts in the US, and then you do the Aussie version.
Oh,
Maybe
this
we're
is
the
us.
Aussie version.
Yeah, that works. That
There you
works.
go.
We're
Nice.
doing our
We'll take
episode
it.
on the Howling one next week.
The Howling 2. Gotta
Howling 2,
see the Howling 2.
We're gonna have to watch it.
Oh, and the Howling 2 has got Christopher Lee in it, so you can be like, oh yeah, this movie has Christopher Lee in it. Everybody in the horror community knows Christopher Lee, so that's the selling point right there.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee's in it.
Is he Australian or?
No.
No,
This is Christopher Lee.
he's-
Christopher Lee.
He's English.
Yeah. You'll
Okay.
know. You'll know
He's
his-
Dracula's who he is.
He was
yeah.
Dracula in the 60s
You'll know
and
his face.
70s.
He was also
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Count Dooku.
Yes, Lord of the Rings.
Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Very talented.
He
man.
was Saruman. And,
Yes.
and
Wow.
didn't they film some of the Lord of the Rings around
Yeah, New Zealand.
New Zealand?
They did. They filmed, I
All
think,
of
the
it, I
majority
think,
of it there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And man, I tell you what, I don't know what kind of CGI that they've added in, but that is some beautiful land.
You know,
It is
There's some of
naturally-
those shots was
kind of-
beautiful.
it
like
is.
that,
And I only
yeah.
found this out the other day. And if there's Lord of the Rings mega fans listening, they're probably going to already know this. But I didn't realize that he built, for all of those war scenes and all of that stuff, and all of those those sort of drone-like shots over the castles and all that stuff. He
Yep.
literally built these kind of giant miniature cities, kind of like that they did in Star Wars. So it was kind of
that's
like
amazing.
Yeah. The behind the scenes is incredible. It's really
That's
cool.
good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've got a little game for us to play. It's a really, really quick one. What it is I've cut together from two different movies just theatre audience reactions and some sort of snippets with the interview of cast members, but you're not going to know what the movie is. And the game is you need to
Nice.
guess what movie they're actually talking about. So you're going to hear the audience talk about it. So it's really important you listen to who is going to the movie, what are they saying about it, all of that kind of stuff. And if you feel like you want to buzz in, just say buzz.
Okay.
That's right. Well,
because it's unfair here, 3 against 1. Let's just say it's a battle royale between the 4 members.
Battle royale.
Yeah.
Well, we do trivia. We do trivia every week on our show, and I'm the one that asks all the questions. But we're used to this. We're used to this.
Great.
I'm so bad at these games.
No, it's okay. You're going to be great.
And I don't know any movies, so here we go.
So whenever you feel like buzzing in, just buzz in. Here we go.
Tells the Associated Press he thinks will be the biggest picture of all time. Amid widespread criticism that the PG-13 film is too violent for young children, most viewers had nothing but rave reviews.
It was fantastic. It was so scary.
It really was the most exciting film I've ever seen.
I think if not for the laugh lines in it, people would have had heart attacks.
But they were able to get...
Go on.
I'm going to just guess.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
See, PG-13's throwing me off.
All right, let's keep going.
They were able to get such a visceral, immediate response. I mean, it didn't say this is an effect. It was like, bam.
Well, I'm still shaking from it. It's scary.
The thrills never stopped. It was amazing. It was really good. It was a little scary sometimes. Sometimes it was funny.
It didn't seem to bother them. They just pretty much closed their eyes and said, "Wake me when it's over."
It's the best picture I've seen in about the last 10 years.
For the royal premiere of Steven Spielberg's, everybody's talking about the special effects. How impressed were you by them?
Well, I was very impressed. I'm impressed to see them on the screen, and I was impressed on the floor.
Is it, wait, did Spielberg do, what's the one with the Transformers?
No, it's not Transformers.
Damn.
It should get a bit more obvious from here.
Okay.
Was it quite moving to see your first?
Well, the first was sick, and I always feel sorry for sick animals, and this is a very big sick animal. And he looked so...
Oh, bro,
Corky.
Go for it. What do we
Is
got?
it Cujo?
No, it's not Cujo.
Sick animals.
I was gonna say Jaws.
Oh no, you're in the right realm. You're in the right realm.
Free Willy.
All right, okay.
No, keep going. I'll give you a hint as well. It's 1993.
Oh.
All right.
And he looked so...
Oh, Buzz, I got it.
Yep.
Daniel.
Yep.
Is it Jurassic Park?
It is Jurassic Park.
If you would have given me the director and the year, I could have made an educated guess.
Do you know what's so funny? I was worried that it was too obvious.
It's so obvious
This
now
is the
that
problem.
I think about
This is the problem when you put the game together. You're like, oh, they're going to get that. That's going to be too easy and stuff. Because that was Sam Neill talking about big animals, and the animal was sick when he filmed with it. Okay, you guys ready for the next one, the final one?
Sure.
All right.
Sure, bring it on.
Here we go.
Why are you waiting in such a long line to see a movie?
Well, I'm a real science fiction fan. I've got hundreds of science fiction books at home, and I think this is going to be a science fiction class.
Was it, what's the one with Tom
Alien.
Cruise?
What, Tom Cruise?
What's that one?
I don't know.
That one with Tom. Guys, help me out. Where he's swiping
War of the World?
screens. He's swiping.
Oh, Minority Report?
Yeah, that one. Okay.
And what was the other one that there was a buzz?
Alien?
Alien? No, it is not Alien.
It's not Alien?
Yeah.
What was the other guess?
You said Minority Report, and so it's not Minority Report, and it's
War
not
of the
Alien.
Worlds.
No, it's not War of the Worlds. Okay, ready? Here's the next part.
But for the real family entertainment, at its most sublime, you'll have to wait till after Christmas when it's in London. Even by the standards of Hollywood, a place where nothing succeeds like excess. Phenomenon. It only opened in America at the end of May, but already it's the biggest box office hit in cinema history, having grossed the best part of $200 million in the United States
Oh, my
alone.
God.
Perhaps one important reason for this
know?
immense popularity is that it
Okay,
somehow
so,
combines elements
Daniel-
of all the best-loved
Yep.
themes of...
Is it one of the Star Wars movies?
It is one of the Star. It is the original Star Wars.
Oh, the original Star Wars.
The
okay.
original Star Wars.
Okay.
Did you get both of them?
Yeah, he's clearly the movie expert here. Oh, good
Awesome.
job, man.
Awesome.
2 for 2.
Well, see, now you know why Daniel is the trivia master on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't get to play.
Yeah. Oh, so you have to do the trivia and they have to guess?
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. And my internet connection is the one that sucks the most.
Yeah.
So when I'm the last one that rings in.
That's always that's always how it is. You're like, is it A or, and then everybody's sitting there going, or what is it?
Yeah.
Another thing about Daniel and his trivia. So Daniel, he makes great questions. Like every week, he works really hard to give us good questions that relate to the movie. but Daniel will ask questions that you wouldn't even think that someone would ask. Like he would ask. He is very famous for asking questions like, what
catering company was used on the set?
What was
what color was the license plate? Yeah.
What was the temperature outside during this scene? What was the relative humidity?
So my rule for making trivia questions is that it has to be shown or mentioned in the movie verbally in at least one frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
half a frame.
It's got to be in there in at least one frame.
Like how many leaves were on that tree?
So I asked a lot of what was the house number, what was the license plate number.
Does he get mad when you don't get it? He's sitting there going, "Well, I guess you haven't seen the movie."
No.
He just laughs at us. Yeah.
I know they're not going to get it.
Daniel, it's like you guys haven't even watched the movie, and I'm like, dude,
I'll tell you where that came from too. Is when
call yourselves fans.
When I was in college, we had an adjunct teacher for Composition 1. Okay, that was class in college that I took, and the adjunct teacher was a high school teacher from a local high school, and she would have us read a story, and every week we would have to come in and we would have to take a quiz over the story to make sure that we read it. Okay, so this is obviously not Stephen King stuff. This is, actual literature, And so all of the stories have like these deep conversations and these deep meanings, and you have to pull the meaning from it and all this stuff and discuss it in class. Well, her trivia questions was, okay, during the question or during the conversation that the two main characters had, what color shoes was mentioned? And I'm sitting there going, what the hell? Like, what color shoes? That didn't have anything to do with what happened in this story.
I love that.
Nobody could pass her quizzes. And I'm sitting there and she goes, man, you're a smart guy. You're an AB student. I'm going, bullshit. I'm an A student. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was your inspiration for your trivia mastery.
I love that he went through that experience being like, what the hell? What a dumb way to do trivia. And then he starts a podcast. It's like, I think that's how we got to do it.
That's right.
So we suffer because of Daniel's college trauma experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't my fault.
He's forcing it onto you now. So sucked in.
Well, guys, this has been an absolute pleasure. I think we could talk to you guys all day.
I
like
know.
you guys are
It's so fun.
such a treat and such a pleasure. Who would have thought? I'm so glad that you're upholding the Remember That Name. It is good to learn that we aren't actually the original ones now. Now that you guys started it, we stole it.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. By the way, question mark at the end of your podcast. Genius. I don't know. As soon as I saw that question mark, I was like, why didn't we
do that?
Why didn't we do that? That's so stupid.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question before we hop off here?
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So obviously, ever since you guys contacted us, I've been going through and listening to all you guys' episodes. And I'm you guys are the first people that I've ever spoken to from Australia. So, and I'm fascinated by some of the stuff that you guys talk about. And I noticed in one of your episodes, you guys talk a lot about when you were in school, and you call it like year 7, year 8. Or whatever. Yep. With us, we're in the 7th grade, 8th grade, and then when you get to high school, it's freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. But that's not how you guys do it. I was just wondering.
No.
So you're like year 11, year 10. Is that how you guys do that?
Yeah.
Well, we do it in numbers. I don't know what you guys are doing over there.
We ain't doing nothing over here.
We don't know what we're doing over here either. We don't know.
We just count.
That makes more sense than honestly because right here we're like, all right, I'm a freshman. Okay, now I'm a sophomore. Okay, now I'm a junior. Okay, now I'm a senior.
Yeah. Even when I see it on American TV, I don't compute. I'm like, I don't know what a freshman is. I don't know how old these people are.
Yeah, I got confused. So when you're a freshman at high school, that is technically our to answer your question, Corky, preschool is kind of out of school. That's like your first kind of. That's like sort of.
It's just a step up from daycare.
Yeah, it's basically from daycare. It's like the step up. You're actually there and like kind of every day. Then kindergarten is where school starts. That goes till year 6. Then you leave and go to another school, which is high school, and that starts at year 7 and ends at year 12.
Okay,
right?
so
I always got confused with freshman, sophomore. So because we watch obviously a lot of American TV, like Family Guy, and you know all of that stuff where they talk about this, and so I always thought freshman was just what they called the new young sort of first year
high
schoolers.
Yeah.
Is that actually what they're officially called?
Yeah.
You're like, I am a freshman.
You're a freshman, yeah.
So it wasn't that long ago for me. I guess I graduated high school in 2018.
Oh, wow.
He's just a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When I was in high school, we still called it like 9th grade and 10th grade.
Yeah.
But like, I guess if you were addressing it formally, you would call it 9th grade. But if you were kind of like informal, you would say freshman. But whenever you get to college, they no longer have numbers attached to your grade level in college. So you're legit a freshman like that. That's the formal version of it. But I guess that kind of answers the phenomena.
Yeah.
So freshman is a college thing. It's not.
No. It's high school.
It's both.
high school.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you guys call high school college?
No. So and this,
confused.
no. This is the interesting thing, right? And this is what I learned a few years ago. But college in America basically is just further education.
It is,
and then you kind of while you're at college, you go, oh, okay, I'm going to go in this direction. Whereas here, you go to university to study a specific thing.
Okay.
Do you know
Which
what
is
I mean?
how
It's
it
not
should
like-
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything in America is stupid when it comes to stuff like that. Because
Stupid.
you should go to college. Yeah. To learn what you're going to do for a living.
With that accent.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, you know, a lot of the times it doesn't.
A lot of the times you just pay a bunch of money and
Yeah. Like I went to film school and now I'm just in debt. And I just that comes out of my pay. It's like that didn't do anything for me. So you know. But yeah, no, that's how it works. But
I also have a question for you guys.
Go for
I
it.
don't even know if we've cleared anything up. We've probably just confused each other more.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite? Because we talk about food a lot, you know, at school. What did you get sent in your lunchbox that was like your favorite thing?
They had a cafeteria, right?
You don't take lunch in America. You go to the cafeteria and eat school lunch.
Yeah.
I actually, first, second grade, I never ate in the cafeteria. I always took my lunch in the first and second grade. It was an anxiety thing for me. I was one of those. I was one of those weird kids that if I got weirded out too much, I would just start vomiting. Like, you know. And see, Corky's over here laughing because he was like, oh, yeah. I can see you doing that. But as far as favorite school, lunch, it was always pizza day on Friday.
Yeah. Pizza on Friday, man.
Pizza day, and you didn't have the slice of pizza in the triangle shape. No. You had a large sheet of pizza,
and it came with salad and some corn.
They cut this sheet up, and you got a slice of pizza that was about 6 inches long and about 4 inches wide, and they paired that with salad, which was chopped up lettuce, and corn.
Yeah,
that's what they paired.
And a little thing of milk.
And a half pint of milk.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And then they would wonder why we'd have belly aches. You know.
Pizza and milk for lunch.
Yeah.
I would get chocolate milk though with my pizza.
Oh, Kate, that's insane. I'm sitting there thinking about my stomach. I'm like, that's insane. Maddie's like, that's good. No, I'd have it. Yeah.
What we would do in my lunchroom is we would always trade food. So I would always there were some kids that didn't like the pizza, so I would give them my milk. Like for the pizza and just go to the water fountain to drink.
God forbid you get choked.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Corky, I don't know if you heard this particular episode with my brother on it, but I actually lived in America for 2 years when I was a baby.
Oh,
I'm
really?
the only one in my family that doesn't remember it. Yeah, in Kansas City.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you lived in the heartland, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my parents moved over there and moved us all over. I was a baby. I'm the only one that doesn't remember it. But yeah, we lived in there. My brothers had American accents. We've got home movies of them.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I will say Australia does hold a special place in my heart because one of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Finding Nemo.
Oh, yes.
That was huge for me when they went to Sydney and everything. So I can remember the address like on the goggles and everything.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah, we had Rove McManus was in that. He's one of the crabs. Yeah. So we had like back in the day we had sort of our version of, I guess, what your guys was like the Jimmy Fallon or I guess it would would have been David Letterman. We had like one show called Rove Live. His name was Rove McManus. And he was like a huge celebrity back then, and he got to be in Finding Nemo. So everybody was like, "Oh my gosh!"
He was an Australian crab.
Yeah. But that's it's a true story. Finding Nemo
that's
as well.
like I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Australia besides you've got Sydney, you've got Melbourne, and you've got
snakes.
You've got snakes. You've got snakes inland, and then you've got white sharks on your coast. And you've already mentioned a shark attack. So was it a white shark?
I don't know.
No. It usually is.
Yeah. It was probably a couple of hours north from here.
We get bull sharks.
Okay, so bulls are probably more aggressive than white.
Those are the mean ones, right?
They are.
Yeah. It's I mean it's interesting as well because there's a lot of activism around sharks in Australia as well.
Okay, so
around,
conservation stuff.
Conservation and like that they're not they shouldn't be hunted, they should be protected, and they should all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is interesting though. Like other people's perceptions it's like. It's kind of when you leave cities, that's when, which I guess it's like America. It's like when you leave cities, that's when you're running into like kangaroos, snakes, like all of that.
I would trip out if I ran into a kangaroo in the wild, man. I would trip out. But hey, I'll tell you guys this. Here's the big headline from this past week in the area we live at, right? There's a place, kind of like a tourist destination. It's called Pigeon Forge. It's up in the mountains.
Oh, man.
Almost in North Carolina, but still in Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about? And so there's obviously a bunch of hotels there. Well, the big headline this week was a bear got on the roof of that hotel and could not get off. So the fire department had to go tranquilize this bear to get it off the roof of this hotel. So that really happened just this past week. Where we live.
Oh my God!
How does that even happen? Did it? Take
I don't know, man. I mean, they say don't feed the bears. I guess people's feeding them.
I actually have
on the roof.
I actually have a video that was sent to me many years ago, and it was from security footage from another plant or I guess factory or whatever. It's in Maryville, and there was a black bear that had walked through their warehouse, and it actually was inside the plant, kind of cruising through because they had the bay doors open. They're always shipping, opening, coming in, goods going out, And so the black bear he just kind of strolls through, and it's like, hey man, check this out, this black bear. I'm like,
yeah. We do get the occasional story
I would love
of
to see a bear in the wild.
Yeah, we do get the occasional animals running into stores and all of that kind of stuff. But
yeah, mostly snakes.
Snakes, yeah.
So the other thing that I saw a lot about when I was watching the Crocodile Hunter was the funnel web spider. You don't want to mess with the funnel web spider.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, just
you got
terrifying.
Half an hour. You got about half an hour to get to to get to the
and
hospital.
That's like,
it's
but there hasn't been a bite since
rare.
1980 something. There hasn't been a
lethal
funnel web.
is that
spider.
right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They're very. Yeah, it's very rare. They're only in certain areas.
Okay.
All that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I actually love spiders. I really, really love it. Like I'll let them crawl.
I can't let them crawl on me. I can deal with spiders better than I can deal with snakes, though.
Yeah, snakes is my thing. I can handle a spider a lot better than I can a snake.
I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so I've been trying to get spiders to bite me for years to give me power.
Cade, come here. You'll day one. You'll be fine. I don't know if you'll end up with powers though. Just like maybe a welt on your arm or something. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much. We'll have to do something again.
We'll have to do. If you guys like horror movies, maybe you can come on and do a movie with us on our show.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have to do some more crossover stuff. You know, we're gonna have to talk about the future of the Remember That global franchise. Like, do we start one in Italy? Do we start one? Do you know what I mean? Do we just like start getting them to pop around and like just
remember
global
that on tour?
Yeah, remember that on tour exactly.
Yeah.
You guys come to the Australia tour. We'll do that tour. Yeah.
You guys have any social media like on Instagram or anything?
We do, and actually, can we plug yours as well? Yeah, we're at Remember That Podcast on Instagram. What are you guys? It's probably better than ours. I bet it's probably better.
It's Remember That question mark.
Yes.
Our Instagram is Remember That Podcast 2025
Yeah.
Oh wow! Is that?
See,
you might have.
We started out.
Yeah, we might have ruined it for them.
You can find us on TikTok, Facebook. Obviously on YouTube.
We have Facebook.
And
look at that. Everything looks better than ours.
We'll do
we got new T-shirt designs coming out right here. That's what they'll look like. And we also, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, W Energy Drinks. Grab that. Use code Remember That for 10% off. So
we have two sponsors right now.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I keep forgetting about the Cult of Clothing Company. Yeah. Use code HorrorPod for 10% off your purchase there. They make vintage like horror movie clothes and stuff like that.
That's right.
We'll have to get you guys back on and thank you so much.
We'd love to do movies with you too.
And let us know.
We'll set it up. We'll set it up.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe we can do an Australian horror movie. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah. There are a lot of them.
We're always looking for new stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, look, lovely to talk to you again.
Thank you so much.
We'll keep in touch, and this will be out on the next episode.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
We had a great time.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
All right,
guys.
us too. Thanks so much.
See you guys. Bye.
See you later.